Hello viewers, today I'm going to teach you how to make this beautiful trouser for a baby girl who is 0 to 6 months. And when making this trouser, you will need 100% acrylic, which is baby yarn. You will also need some scissors to cut the yarn here and there. You need a crochet hook 4 millimeters in size. You will also need some markers. These markers for marking when it comes to dividing the opening of the legs. And you need this traditional pin as a tool for putting in this belt here. You can see the belt. So it is that hook that you use to negotiate all the way around in the trouser. Welcome to my tutorial and kindly do subscribe. Just as I have told you, if you are parent or teachers, when you are teaching your learners in C.B.C. this talent, ensure that, especially the very young learners, they don't mishandle these tools, because if they mishandle, they can be very harmful to them. Ensure that once the learners are learning how to do this talent, they are seated far away or a distance away from one another, and each learner is handling his or her own tools. Welcome to my tutorial, and kindly ensure learners learn this and they turn it into a professional talent. Thank you. We start our work by making a slip knot. Then from there, we are going to chain 100 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Continue and make them 100. Okay, we have made 100 a string of 100 chains. So we are going to join our work with the first chain that we made, and make sure you don't twist your chain. Ensure you don't twist your chain, and join your work with the last or the first chain that we made. Use through a slip stitch. Use a slip stitch just as shown in the video. Then from there you chain 2, 1, 2, and put a double crochet right there in the first chain. The first chain you put a double crochet. Then all the chains must get a double crochet until the end of the round, just as shown in the video. Once you err in crocheting, you just correct. You don't move on. You just correct before moving on. That is the rule of crocheting. If you do what was not intended, you undo, and then you move, you correct, you do the correction. Just like you do correction in mathematics in class or any other learning area in CBC. So do not let learners continue after they have made the error. You just stop them, and then they correct the error, and then they move on. Life is just correcting errors. Every time they appear, you don't run away from them. You stop, correct the error, and then you start moving. So continue and finish the round. We will meet to see what we can do next. We have completed the round. Now we are going to join our work, and we will join on top, not with the chain, but with on top of the first double crochet that we made here. So you join your work with a slip stitch, then you prolong that chain a bit, just like that, make it a bit long, then you turn your work. Kindly observe what I'm going to do. I've made my chain a bit long, so I'm going to turn my work and move up. So you need to be a bit longer, then you move up to where we started. This is our first chain here where we have the tail, so you insert the hook there. After inserting the hook, you make a slip stitch and then you chain one. After chaining one, make sure your work is not tight. After making chaining one, you make front post in the stitch in the double crochet or stitch that follows immediately here as shown in the video. Then you make a back post double crochet, so we will be alternating back post and front post. Continue working and finish the round. We will meet here to continue. Okay, we have finished the round, so we are going to join our work here where we made the two a chain. Then after joining, we just continue chain one again and continue with the back post and the front post double crochet as shown in the video, and I want you to continue and make for complete this round and one more so that there can be 4 in total. Then from there I'm going to show you what you are going to do. So finish this one and another round, then from there we will converge and change the pattern. This is the upper part of our project. So continue working. We have finished the round that I asked you to make. So we are going to close our work with a slip stitch at this juncture here. Sorry, we are going to make the last back post. Then from there we put a slip stitch, chain one, then we cut our work because we are turning on this other side now to start working the project. So once you cut your work, make sure you hide this tail. You can hide it in your own way. Mine I always do a simple way because I don't have an intro for this projecting it. Just need to clear this. So from there, this is where we were. We turn our work again and come to the first stitch that we made here, and then get the first stitch that we made here. We put a slip stitch on our yarn, then we make a slip stitch. Just move slowly. Then from there we chain one, two, and put, control the tail, put and double crochet in the same space where we have the chain. We put and double crochet the same space. So there we have. From there, this round we are going to put in double crochet in every stitch, both the back post and the front post. Just a free double crochet as soon in the video. You can see I'm holding this tail and I'm taming it. Just control it by crocheting it inside your work so that it doesn't keep on hanging. Continue and finish the round. I'll meet you here to show you what we are going to do next. Okay, we finished the round. We are going to join our work with a slip stitch at the top of this double crochet here. Then from there we chain two, put a double crochet right there, then another double crochet, then you chain one, skip one. This is the area of the belt that we are working, two following one another, then you chain one, skip one, then two double crochet following one another, chain one, continue with the sequence until the end of the round. Then I'll meet you to show you what we are going to do next. This will be the area of the belt. Okay, we are through with the double crochet, the design that we are putting in for the belt. Now we are going to continue normal double crochet, chain two, then in the same space put a double crochet, and then you proceed putting double crochet. Even in this space you put a double crochet and you make a full round of double crochet as soon in the video. Continue working and complete the round. We have completed the round, so we join our work with a slip stitch here on top of this double crochet, not on the chain. Then we chain 2, and in this round we will still continue with double crochet round, but after every 20 double crochet we put 2 together. So we start counting 1, then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19. Then the 20th stitch we put the 2 together in the same space as shown in the video. So you can see we are growing the bump of our trouser. That's why we are increasing. So continue, count 20 more and continue increasing at the 20th stitch. We've completed the round, so we are going to put the last a slip stitch. Then we continue with a free double crochet without a handing. So take a free round of double crochet, and then we will come back. I'll show you what we are going to do. We just continue without addition. We have approached the end of the round, so we are going to join our work with a slip stitch here on top of this double crochet, not on top of the chain. Then from there you chain 2, then and double crochet right where there is a chain to avoid your work having gaps. Then again you repeat this row where we were handing 2 stitches together at the 20th stitch. So I will demonstrate once more. So we have 1, we don't count the chain. So we continue 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So at chain 20, we put the 2 together. Remember, we are still growing the bump of the trouser. So then you start counting again, 1 until the 20th stitch. You put the 2 together. Continue working. We'll meet at the head here. Now this is our work. You can see it has started going out to make a shape. So you are going to continue uh, 2 rounds of free double crochet without addition. Then after the 2 rounds we are going to meet again and then do some changes. So continue and make 2 rounds of free double crochet. Okay, this is our work so far. We have completed the 2 rounds. We are going to do some more addition. We are going now to increase after every 10th stitch. So I will demonstrate to you. And after you take that round, okay, we put the slip stitch on top of the double crochet. Then we chain 2 and go down at the same spot and put a double crochet. Then from there, after every 10 or at the 10th stitch, we are going to increase. So we have 2, we have 3, we have 4, we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10th stitch. We put 2 double crochet together. Then you start counting again. 1. When you reach the 10th stitch, you increase again and continue. After you finish the row, you make 2 rounds, not 1 round of free double crochet. Then we are going to connect. We have completed the 2 rounds and we are going to join our work with a slip stitch on top of this double crochet here. Sorry. Sorry. Then from there, we skip 2 and remember we are not counting the chain. We skip 1, 2, we come to the third in double crochet and put 6 double crochet together in the same space. So these are 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, you skip 3, 1, 2, 3. In the 4th stitch, you put a single crochet that way. This is what you get. Then again, you skip 2, 1, 2, the third one, you put 6 in double crochet together in the same space. So we have 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6. Then you skip 2, skip this and this, put a single crochet. I illustrate once more. You skip 2 in the third stitch, you put 6 in double crochet in the same space. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So confirm 1, 2, 3, 6. Now skip 2 in the third stitch, you put a single crochet. This is what you are getting, I want you to continue and to finish the round. We will meet here and decide what to do next. So we continue working 1, 2, the third one, 6 double crochet in the same space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then you skip 2, 1, 2 and put a single crochet. Continue working. This is what you are getting. Continue with the pattern. This is our work so far after completing the pattern. So what we are going to do is we are going to do the final touch, and then we put a slip stitch. Then I'll tell you what you are going to do. So when you come here, you just put your normal single crochet, but you realize that these chains here are not enough to execute the pattern. So there's no alarm. What you just do is pick the middle one and then put the 5 double crochet there. Do not put 6, it will look exaggerated. 2, 3, 4, 5. So after you have your 5 there, remember these others are 6, you come down here and put a slip stitch, put a slip stitch, then move up to the first double crochet that we made here and put another slip stitch, then you chain 2 and put a double crochet right back there. So because the chain is not counting as anything, then from there we are going to put double crochet all around on top of the shell that we've already made. So observe what I'm doing. So we have 6 in total, just like the shell. We are not counting the chain. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now when you come to this area where we made a single crochet, you just skip it and then go to the first double crochet on the shell. And then you continue with your double crochet until you reach the other shell. This is the single crochet, so you skip it and then go to the first double crochet. Then you continue, and this is what we are getting. So continue until the end of the round. Okay, this is what we have after putting the pattern. So we are going to continue. I've already done the slip stitch, which you are familiar with. Now we are going to continue. After every 20 double crochet, you put 2 together. Remember, we are still in the bump area, so you put a double crochet here as usual. So you count that one as 1. Then at chain 20, we are going to put 2 double crochet together. Continue and finish the round, just that like I showed you earlier. After you finish this round of increasing, we will meet and see what we are going to do. So this is our work. Continue, and at every stitch 20th you put 2 double crochet together. Let me demonstrate once more what I mean. Let's confirm whether they are 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These are 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So in the 20th one here, we put 2 double crochet together. Remember, we are still in the bump area of this trouser. So you continue and finish the round. This is how far we've gone. Now we are going to repeat this pattern that we made here. So I'll demonstrate once more. If you do not understand, I don't know, maybe you understood, but I'm going to demonstrate once more. You put a slip stitch and you don't chain one, you skip 1, 2, the third chain, you put 6 in double crochet in the same space. Confirm 1, less 1, then you skip to 1, 2 in the third, you put a slip, you put a single crochet, then you 1, 2, you put 6 together again. Remember, we are still in the bump area. We have not connected our work. Confirm, less 1. So skip to 1, 2, put a single crochet, and you continue with the pattern. This is what you are getting, just like we did here. Continue, finish the round, and you also finish one round of free double crochet. Okay, this is how far we have gone with the work, the project of short making. Now, we are about to divide the openings of the legs. I've already counted the stitches all around. They are 138. So every leg or each leg will be made up of 68, and I've already counted. So you can see the stitch mark where I have put here, and this other closing here. This will be part of one leg, and this is the other. So let's do the close up. Then I'll show you what we are going to do. You just put the remaining double crochet and a slip stitch, one remaining double crochet, then a slip stitch on top of our double crochet here, then chain 1, 2, 3. After chaining 3, you come and put another slip stitch where there is a mark here. This has divided our work into 2 equal parts. Now you put a slip stitch here, then cut the yarn. And pull through to avoid your work running out or undoing. So we have already divided our short into 2 openings of the legs. So we are going to make a slip stitch in our yarn, not a slip stitch but a slip knot in our yarn. Then we come here and look for the middle chain because we made 3. So we look for chain number 2, which is here. We have 1, 2, 3. So this is our chain. number 3, and put our crochet there. Then we pull through. Pull through. After you have pulled through, chain 2 and put a double crochet right inside there where you've made the chain, and then make another double crochet. Make another double crochet in the third chain. This is here. Then from there, remember to trim the tails which are on this side. Go straight to the work and put a double crochet. Then after doing that, the tails are disturbing, but they are not a big problem. We will cut them or trim them as we crochet. So you move around, putting double crochet in this part of the leg, just like I've done. Just free double crochet, no pattern. I'll continue moving until we meet here to do the finishing. Okay, we have finished the round. Now we are at the place where we chained 3, so we are going to put our double crochet on the chain. Then we join our work with a slip stitch on top of the first double crochet that we made here, not on the chain but on the double crochet that we made here. Then we chain 2, put a double crochet right there where we have the chain, and then make another round of 3 double crochet. Then we will meet here to see what we are going to do next. So make another 3 round of double crochet without any pattern. So continue working until the end of the round. Okay, we have finished the round. Now we are going to put a slip stitch and do this pattern which we made earlier here. This is a simple pattern which is here. So this is what we are going to do. Just a reminder, you join your work on top of the slip stitch here. After that, don't chain 1, you skip 1, 2. In the third stitch, you put 6 in double crochet together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Always confirm and see whether there are 6. So we have 1, 2, 3. There are 6. So skip 2. In the third chain, you put a single crochet. Then skip 2. In the third chain, you repeat the same 6 double crochet together. Confirm, realize 1. So we put it. Then you skip 2. The third chain you put. Continue until you finish the round. We've arrived at the end of the round, and we are going to put our single crochet there. And if you realize that you have only maybe 1 stitch remaining, there is no cause of alarm. Just put 3 together and move on. Don't put 6, it will look exaggerated. Just put 3 to cover the space. After you put three, you just go to the first, you make a slip stitch here. Check what I'm going to do. Make a slip stitch here, then another one up once to in the chain, and you chain two, one, two, and then you put a double crochet right inside, and from there we will do double crochet round three times. Then you come back and put the pattern again, but first of all, yeah, three times. Then you come back to put the pattern. So proceed and make 3 rounds of double crochet like we did here. We made 1, 2, 3. So proceed and make 3 free double crochet round. Then we will meet to make the pattern again. I'm in the third round. Before putting the pattern which is here, and before starting this third round, I just chained two, then and double crochet in the same space, and then the following 2 stitches I reduced to 1, so I tied them together, and I'm going to demonstrate what I did here. So we don't reduce at the end, we reduce in the middle or the chains which are towards the last, so or next to the last. So these two I'm going to be crocheting together to do a reduction. That is how we do it. Make a half double crochet and another one. Then when you have 3 in your hook, you just put them together. So you have reduced, you have lost one. Then from there you come and stitch the last one. Then from there you close your work with a slip stitch on top of the double crochet that we made. After that, we are going now to make our this pattern here. So this two here will be treated as one. So we have 1, 2, then this is the third stitch. We put 6 in double crochet together. So we have 6, confirm, 1, 2, 3 times 2 is 6, skip 2 in the third chain, you put a single crochet, then you skip 2 again, 1, 2, in the third one, you put 6 again. Just the way we are doing, there is no much difference. So you continue with this round. After you finish, you make 3 more rows of free double crochet, then we are going to connect. Yeah, still on the way of making the 3 rows I told you to make. So we have completed the first row. Now in the second row, we are going to reduce. We will chain 1, then put a double crochet directly where the chain is, because the chain does not count. Now once you do that, these two must go or must be reduced. So I have double crochet, then in the next I have double crochet, and you close that way. So you have reduced 1, and when you come back this side, you reduce these 2, not the last one, these 2, and the last one should not never be reduced. So from there you continue and make the other row so that you can have the total of 3, then we will connect. Okay, we've completed the round, so we are going to make this pattern, and then from there we make 3 double crochet, and remember 3 rounds of double crochet, and remember the second row of double crochet we are reducing. So continue. I'm going to meet you after you've made 1, 2, 3, 4 rows. We have finished the rows that we said we make together. So what we are going to do from here is We are in the pattern of this cluster where we are putting many stitches together or 6 together. So the pattern that we are going to start here now, this one, we will not put 6 but we will reduce them to 5, and we will reduce these 3 free double crochet into 2. So you start and make 5. I'm going to demonstrate. Make 5, then from there you go 2 rounds of double crochet and not 3. So you come here, you skip these 2 and make 5 instead of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't make 6. Make 5 so that we can do some reduction. Then skip 2. You put a single crochet, skip 2 and make 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Continue and finish the round. Okay, I have completed this round of 5 here, then 2 free double crochet, then 5 again, cluster of 5, this one cluster of 5, then 2 again. So from here our length is enough unless you wanted to make yours bigger. So what the finishing we are going to do is the finishing that we have for our trouser here. So you are going to put front post and the back post, maybe 2 to 3 rounds, and then you conclude your work. Just work it the way we worked this part of the waist here. Okay, we've completed this part of the leg as I told you to do. So we are going to start the other part. I'm going just to show you how to connect. Then from there you can make similar to this other one. So you go in the main row. Remember here we made 3 chains, so you skip 1. The second one here is the third chain and insert your hook. Then with your yarn pull through the slip knot, chain 2, 1, 2, then from there you put double crochet right where you have made the chain, then you continue so it is in double crochet all through, or in other ones you just make it the way we have made this other part of the leg. Then we will meet to fix the belt of the trouser. We have completed the 2 legs of our baby uh, trouser. Now we are going to put the belt, and I have already made a chain of belt. You can see it is a bit thick. What I've done is I've used the 2 ends of the yarn or 2 yarn to make the same, and it is only making chains just like we made chains when starting, but you make with 2 yarns. So we are going to insert our belt, and we are going to use this safety pin, this traditional safety pin. It is very helpful when it comes to inserting the belt or the laces of anything, that you just hook the belt. Then after hooking the belt, this is the front side, sorry, this is the back side. This is the front side of our short, our trouser. So what we are going to do is, this is our center. We just start inserting from here, and you move as soon in the video. Just move your pin as soon in the video. Continue moving. We will meet to do the tying.